What's going on, everybody? My name is Kien, and today we're going to be doing a photo shoot for my homie Toby. And at the end of that, we're actually going to do a little discussion on the controversies of Photoshop, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see what she says. Stay tuned. We're currently in Toby's lair where she does her live streaming. And introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Toby Kai. I'm a Canadian musician, songwriter, FPS streamer, actually variety streamer, as well as a brain injury survivor. And I'm here with Kien today, who's doing a little video for me. This is my ball.
That's her balls. So, I just wanted to make a video, like I had to think of something to make.
Yeah.
And, cause I had no plan coming in here, right? So I'm like,
I love that.
Something.
Impromptu, okay.
But I needed a title. So, what I thought of was, the controversies of Photoshop.
Okay, yeah.
Let me tell you my take on it first. I see it as art, so you know, when people do make other people look skinnier or like take off all the blemishes on their faces and stuff like that, to me that's just like art, because like you wouldn't go, like a painter wouldn't be like, oh man, it's too perfect, like I gotta downplay this, you know what I mean? So what do you think?
I feel you, especially when you're doing like you're elevating a lot of the work. Like you taking blemishes off is just a small percentage of what you do, right? Yeah. Like a lot of it's kind of artistic expression. You do like almost like CGI effects and all that kind of cool shit. Like Photoshop is really good for that.
Yeah.
I think where it comes down to where I draw the line, and I'm guilty of this too, is like social media. I think is a real culprit.
Yeah.
Where everything is just so filtered, like. You don't know what somebody looks like ever, you know, until I saw like an unphotoshopped photo of like, I don't know, Beyonce or whatever. Right. I was like, whoa, like she's got stretch marks, like she's, you know, she's got this real body. And then when you look at like fashion models on Vogue and stuff like that, they make them so unobtainably, so unnaturally skinny.
Right.
And I don't think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So whatever standards people have out there, I think France imposed a law where if something is digitally altered, they now have to state it. Right? Like this body is not, because like when you buy a product, it's gonna say like the product may not be exactly as displayed.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know, I think for images, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. If it's like an artistic piece,
right,
you can mark it as such, right?
Yeah.
So that, you know, young girls are growing up aren't gonna be like, oh, all bodies look like this, which if I had like a 5-year-old girl, she'd be going through Instagram. Every body is perfect.
Yeah. I get it.
So like just that perception is dangerous.
It is, and like my rebuttal to that is that like kids know more nowadays than they ever did, right?
That's true.
So meaning that like they know that shit is photoshopped.
Yeah.
Right? They know, like now, like when you're young, you have access to all the information ever.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
So like they're smarter. You know?
They definitely have access to that, but I feel like it doesn't change the fact that drives what they want to look like.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not just saying young girls.
Yeah.
Like guys, they're photoshopping bigger abs, bigger biceps. You know what I mean? Like some of it's
shoulders.
Just, like they got those big ass deltoids, and they're claiming they're all natural. Or it's just like, bro, we know you ain't. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll still give you money. You know? But like. It's everybody. It's everybody. It's unrealistic. You know, nothing's that perfect. But like little girls and little boys, they know it's photoshopped usually.
Yeah.
But I mean, nowadays I notice people making images look natural.
Right.
But they're still edited.
Yeah.
And they're hashtagging shit like all natural or like no hashtag no makeup or like whatever. So I don't know if kids can tell the difference in that gray area.
I did hear a story that like there are kids who commit suicide because they don't look in real life like their Snapchat filters.
Yeah.
I was like,
bro, I was close.
They were like, oh, I look too good. Like oh my gosh, and you look in real life.
Yeah. So this video is obviously like raw, unedited stuff, but like even on my Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Why not? Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody. Your girl might be using some of that skin smoothing filter going on. And then I woke up one day and I saw a wrinkle. And like, legit, it crossed my mind.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But, you know, it's true, though, because you get used to looking at yourself a certain way.
Yeah.
You get used to seeing yourself a certain way.
Right.
And, like, it hurts my feelings when I put up, like, a real photo of me. And it gets, like, 100 likes.
Yeah.
Smooth that skin a little bit. You know, make the curves in the right places a little bit. And next thing you know, that thing's got 3,000.
Yeah. Like,
but
increase
it's like,
the bust. Boom.
But it's, like, it's so subtle. But to people that know me.
Yeah.
They're like, that's... You don't look like that. And it's true, I don't
play.
And I tell people all the time, like when I'm streaming, I will tell people that. Like, you look at my Instagram, it's all gonna look like this.
Yeah.
And I hate it, but at the same time, it's like that's the nature of the beast. You know, if I'm not grinding, if this wasn't my full-time job and I'm not an influencer for a living, like, and I really don't give a shit, which I wish I had the privilege to say.
Right.
Like, if you don't give a shit, good for you, and you can still put money on the table and support yourself as a musician, as an artist. More power to you.
I get it. I get that. Definitely. Like, that's the reason why, like, asking you this question is great too, because, like, from a woman's perspective, you know, being like judged off of your physical looks all the time, right?
A lot of the time,
So it's like what role does, you know, Photoshop play in this? Where it's like people are like have that ability, like everybody has that ability to use Photoshop now, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, well, since the accessibility is so high, you know, everybody's capable of doing it. Do we still see it as art, or do we see it as something that's like, I guess, problematic?
Yeah, it depends how you use it, right?
Yeah.
Just like it's not the car, it's not the dog, it's the owner.
Yeah.
Like, it depends how you wield it. It's really a double-edged sword, sorry. But I mean, again, for me, it's like, and for you too, like, social media is a way just to drive traffic to where it matters, and that's our content.
Yeah.
No one follows your Instagram to be your lifelong Instagram devoted fan, you know, and just like mails you a check every month because your Instagram photos are just so. Like, it's just,
that's too bad. Like, that's too bad.
Right? But.
Yeah.
And people buy into it and they want to see it. They know it's fake, but they want to see it. What do you do about that?
I get it. I
right?
get it. Give them what they want.
It's the storefront. It's the packaging.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It's the packaging.
It's the branding,
it's the storefront.
right?
But again, Photoshop elevates so much.
It does.
And it takes away so much. Like,
it does.
there's, you know, cat hair on my shirt right now. Please take that out.
I get it. Like, some people actually say that, like, well, yeah, it is art, but at the same time, art is supposed to be impactful. Mm-hmm. So, like, when you do that art, like, who are you impacting? Is it positive or is it negative, or...
That's true.
Right?
You know, I don't remember where I heard this, but they're like, I don't really care how I make you feel. I hope as long as I make you feel something. Whether it's good or bad or something in between. I just want you to feel really strongly about me, even if it's bad. Yeah,
indifference is toxic.
If nobody gives a shit and bats an eye at your work, like, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, it ain't it, sis.
Yeah, that's too vanilla.
And that's okay. We'll just end it there. If you guys like this video, follow Toby at
TobyKai.com, or I'm at twitch.tv/TobyKai, and all my socials are at TobyKai. So check it out.
Please leave a comment on what you guys think about Photoshop, and see you in the next video. Peace.